So something that at DBRS that I really enjoyed was working on the home price index study because typically throughout the entire term, a lot of the work I did was related to the energy sector. We looked at a lot of oil and gas companies. We did research on oil field services, and I was granted a fairly exclusive opportunity to do something a bit different from energy. It was to look at home price indexes. And so what the study entailed was that DBRS wanted to look at some of the best housing markets throughout the past decade in not only Canada but also in America, UK, Australia. And doing the study, it gave me a lot of insight into how home prices vary throughout the different parts of the world. It gave me a lot of exposure, and it gave me a bit of a better understanding as to how the financial crisis happened in America, because it's a topic that's fairly discussed within school, and as accounting students, it's something that we gain a lot of exposure to, but we're not very clear on the impacts of the financial crisis. Being able to do such a study and seeing how different countries have different policies, lending rates, it gave me a better view of the world, and it gave me a better understanding of what's been happening throughout the past years that I've been in school. So it was really nice to take a step aside from doing my main line of work into doing something a bit different and learning something really novel. And ultimately, one of the most interesting things I learned was that Winnipeg in Canada has actually one of the best housing markets, but it's a very underlooked housing market because if you think back from 10 years ago, we looked at the home price indexes. Winnipeg was probably one of the best places you can just buy a house in, and I'm sure most people want to know that, right? You would think maybe it's Toronto, Vancouver, but no, actually Winnipeg and Quebec City, those are outstanding places to buy into, but it's not something that would cross your mind directly, right? So I really did enjoy doing a study on home price indexes.